What's up, y'all? This is the B concert scale video for F instruments, which really just means for French horn. If you're not a horn player, you're in the wrong spot. Please go away. Okay? All right, horns, let's get to work. This is the B concert scale video, so make sure you label it up there. And our first step always with you is to figure out how you transpose. So we use our circle of fourths buddy down here as our transposing tool. And the name of the scale is B. You always go one click counterclockwise as a transposition tool. So your first note is G flat. Could also be called F sharp, but we like flats more than we like sharps, so we're going to call it G flat. So I go down to the bottom down here and write in some letter names. We decided our first note was called G flat. Then we go in alphabetical order on these boxes. There is no H, so I have to start over after G. And then alphabetical order, like that. And then we need to know how many flats you've got. So remember the top of the circle is 0, and we add flats going this direction. So this is 0 flats. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 flats, 5 flats, and 6 flats right down here. Okay, and then remember order of flats is right here. So it's Beadgcf, that funny word again, Beadgcf. In this case, we have 6 flats. So it's B, E, A, D, G. There's 2 of them. There's one over here and one on the other end, G flat. And your final one was C flat. So one of the ways I remember this scale is everything is flat except for F. Okay, so now I have letter names, including flats. Now I got to figure out a starting pitch. So I go here, draw a key signature, and I'm going to draw in my flats in order. Remember, it's Beadgcf, B-E-A-D-G-C, and then we stopped short of F. So B, E, from left to right, A, D, G, and C flat. So that is your key signature in all its glory. And then your starting note, you could go either direction. We prefer you're sitting here. That's going to put you up to a high G flat, which can be tricky, but it's good for you as a high school horn player. Other option is this G flat down here. All right, we've got starting pitch, or 2 options for starting pitch. We've got key signature, we've got letter names. Now, using these letter names here, I'm going to fill out a fingering chart on this page. So I'm going to go to Schoology, not to Google. I'm going to go to Schoology because there's good fingering charts in here. See that yellow folder right there? And I grab a horn fingering chart and get it into my Notability somehow. I like to just use a screenshot. And then I got to grab that screenshot from wherever I just put it. Is this it here? And then I'm going to awkwardly record and walk at the same time because my dog needs to go outside. There you go, buddy. And then I'm going to resize this thing so that I can actually see it. And then I'm going to grab my highlighter and highlight those fingerings. So again, looking at these note names up here on this thing here as my note names. Starting pitch, you're picking which one, or you might do both. I think doing both actually probably makes sense for y'all. So if I'm doing low octave, I'm going low G flat, then low A flat, B flat. Now C flat isn't actually, so this is a C, that's not C flat. This next note here is not marked as C flat, but that's how chromatic pitches work sometimes. So this is actually your C flat. Then I have a D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Okay, so that's that octave, and then we'll switch to orange here. You might have also gone this G flat, then to A flat, which you're using thumb fingerings, of course, at this point, B flat, and then again, it's not C natural, it's C flat, so I gotta go 1/2 step down. So this is the same as C flat, D flat, E flat, F, and then high G flat is there. All right, so those, you could do both octaves or one of those two octaves. I now have fingering chart highlighted. I've got key signature and starting pitch. I've got letter names. So you are now ready to turn this thing in and start practicing.